What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Love Thursday. This is my favorite day of the year, of the week, excuse me. Happy Love Thursdays. And on Happy Love Thursdays, your boy here gives you some love advice on what you should do in situations uh, from day to day. Now, before I get started, hold on a second. I know what you're thinking. What is that in your glass? Well, none your business. This is grown folks. I know you're grown too, but none your business. In the words of the late great John Witherspoon, he stated clearly, never let nobody know what's in your cup. Never let nobody know what you're drinking, guys, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and start this show off right. This is the name of this love segment is called vetting process. It's a vetting process, and it's something that we can all relate to, right? But before I get started, I want to give one shout out to one of my fans, a lady that I met outside of the Apple store. Her name is Miss Lovette. That's right, Lovette. Miss Lovette, thank you very much for being a new subscriber to the channel. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy my content and this program as it progresses, okay? So let's go just get into the story. The vetting process, guys, okay? Now, one thing that's important that we need to learn about love is kind of like a choice almost, kind of. You know, people always say that, you can't help who you love. To a certain extent, that is true. But what the vetting process does, it helps bring logic into the picture now. I know a lot of you guys out there saying, well, women go by their emotions and not logic. Well, that's not true. I mean, yes, they're over emotional. Their emotions are tied into it. But God gave us all common sense, okay, and logic, okay? Now, it is true that women are very emotional, and that emotions help protect them and their offsprings in life, as well as their families. So that is true that men are mostly logical and women are mostly emotional, but we both have emotions and logic tied in together. And with the yin and yang together, with men's logic and women's emotion, it helps bring us together as one and help us as a strong family unit, if that makes any sense. Now, I say that to say this. As you know, I gave my first commentary last week on when you get to know that person and you claim that person as yours and you're naturally, seductively, just longing to be with that person, and also when it's sensational. And when the sensational moves to companionship and sexuality, then there is another stage that you align, I should say, that you're not sure if you should cross or not. And that's where the vetting process come in, okay? That's where the vetting process come in, guys. If you want to take it from sensational, sexuality, companionship, then what's the next step, right? Okay, where are we going with this? So we're going to leave it with friends with benefits. We're going to leave it with the sensuality, excuse me. Are we just going to be, I mean, what is it we're doing now? And a lot of time, guys, women usually are the ones that ask that question, right? Women are the ones that usually ask that question because, they're emotional and they're emotionally tied. But also, men have emotions as well, too, ladies. And when we really vibe with somebody and we care about that person, we think of family structure, we think of lineage, we think of possibly having children with that particular lady, and vice versa. Ladies, you want to make sure you have that perfect mate uh, to give offsprings to that gentleman. But there is this line where is it going to take me at? And why should I go further than what we have right now, especially in today's society of 2023, where everything is just fast paced, guys? Okay? I'm just being real with you. Actually, for the last 15 years, 10 to 15 years, with all the one night stands and so forth, why should I take it to the next level? Okay? And this comes as a equal thing, okay? Especially if you're feeling that person a lot, all right? Especially if you're feeling that person a lot and you have emotional ties in that person, whether it be male or female. Hold on a second. So what do we do? Before we get our emotions involved in that other person, ladies and gentlemen, there is this thing called a vetting process. Now, usually when people say the word vetting, it can mean for business sense, family, mainly business. If you want to do business with a person, uh, see if you want to be a partner with that person, if you're a CEO of a business and so forth, or if you're an attorney. Or it could mean relationships. Most of us today in 2023 use the word vetting as a process of how I want to take this relationship to the next level. Now, they may not say that, but it's a subconscious thing. So, how do we do that, guys? Very simple. It's not just you checking off a list and telling that person, hey, this is what I expect out of you, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. It's actually really an unspoken thing. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by unspoken. Yeah, you can talk to your girls, ladies, or gentlemen, you can talk to your boys, your homeboy, your main dog, whatever, and get advice from them. But as an individual, is a kind of like a tolerance level. And even though you may say, okay, I expect A, B, C, D out of this person, I'm going to put up with this, but I'm not going to put up with that. But when rubber meets road, guys, and that sensation feels real good, that sex feels really good. It is still good to you, you know what I mean? When that loving hits you, when that just, ooh, then you begin to think out of your mind. And then all of those warning signs that come to you goes out the window. See, I believe that red flags are always there. In the early stages of a relationship. Now, a relationship doesn't have to mean boyfriend and girlfriend. You can have a friends with benefits relationship with a person head on. But when you get to that stage where, okay, I'm really feeling this person, where do we go from there? Where do we go from there? Then a decision has to be made. Then you have to start paying more attention because now you're emotionally invested in that person. See, at first it was just all fun and games and stuff. You know, you went out, you did this and you did that. Now you're considering taking this thing to boyfriend or girlfriend status, possibly even higher, possibly even being engaged or married. Now you got to sit back and say, we went through the honeymoon stage of sensuality and sexuality. But now the unspoken thing that I was just talking to you guys a moment ago, and life is full of moments, guys. Now you got to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to pay more attention to this person so I'll know how to put this person in a category. See, let me tell you women a little secret. Come closer. See, you guys express yourself verbally, excuse me, and I'm not editing this. Verbally, you guys express yourself. We sit back and observe you. We may not say nothing to you, but we observe you. So it's an unspoken thing. Yes, we do converse and meet up with our friends, our homeboys, and get advice. But we're looking at, okay, how can this person help build my lineage in the future? And if you already have adult kids like me, what value does this person add to my life? And it's not just about money, guys. Okay? You know, if I get sick, will she be there for me? Or will she put me into an old folks home? If I have a business, will she add to my business? Or divorce me with no fault divorce and take half or more of my income? And all of those things are trickling in guys' head, ladies, okay? All of this stuff is trickling in guys' head. And I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just being real with you, okay? And vice versa. Excuse me. Not edited. Woman looking at this dude, okay. I want to know if I can have his offsprings. I want to know if he's able to provide for me. I have hypergamy, but I understand what hypergamy means. It's not about greed and having all this fancy crap. It's about, can he provide for me and our offsprings when the rubber meets the road and there are hard times? How can he make life decisions for me as a man and lead me as a man? That's right, ladies. Lead you as a man and take care of his family. So while we're here on this level, right? The honeymoon stage is great. The sex is great. But there's going to come a time, because we're all human and we all full of emotions, okay? Of course, men manage emotions more than the ladies do, right? But how do we vet each other to take it to the next level? And then the next level? Well, to properly vet someone, in my personal opinion, you have to ask yourself major questions of what it is that you're trying to achieve. Because vetting for one person may be different for another person. You understand what I'm saying? What you won't tolerate and what you won't do for love, somebody else may say, okay, that's perfect for me. I love a woman that does this, or I love a man that does this or that or the other. Okay? And you could go up to that other person, like I can say, hey, sweetheart, I like you. I'm feeling you, whatever. But look here, all this, I can't take it to the next level because you got too much drama in your life. You got too much going on. And, you got your family involved and all that. And then you can vet by looking at how their family history is and how she relates to her dad. You know, how is it her dad's in her life? Not to say that women that come from broken families can't be good people, but how she relates to her father, which is the source of leadership, in my opinion. And I'm not getting political, ladies. I'm just telling you what it is. And you look at the dynamics of their relationships. Now, I know a lot of people come from broken families these days, and that's just the end thing today. But you got to look at all that, guys. And the reason why I say it's an unspoken thing to vet another person, okay, is because you initially have to see what your personal policy is for love. So if you're having a good time with this person and now you've got a little bit emotionally invested into this and you're thinking about, okay, the sex is good, this is great, all the physical attributes is good, and also with you ladies as well. But the thing is, how's this person long term? Because we really don't get to know a person until probably years later. But you can know the basis of stuff from the beginning. And if there's a lot of red flags that's coming to your view, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, those red flags will present itself to you. And you feel like this person is not the person that you want to take it to that next level, okay? Then you have to make a decision on, shall I keep it right there as friends and benefit? And I say yes until that next person say, okay, well, where do we take it from here? And most of the time, guys, it's the ladies that ask that question. And you tell them, well, I think we need to stay right here. The reason being is because, this is, I just can't see myself going another level. Just be honest with them. Just say, look, if you can go up to them and you can embrace them, you can kiss them on the forehead, you can pull your hair around their earlobe and say, this is just what it is. And you don't have to be disrespectful or anything like that. You can just say, from what I've seen, that the person you are, and you are a lovely person, you're just not the one for me. Now, we can keep it where it is right now, but that's all it's going to be. I don't see a future with you. Translation is, I don't like your attitude. I don't like when you're faced with adversity, how you react to that situation. I can't see you being the mother of my children on how you treat other people. And also how you look at family and structure. And you're not going to follow my lead. But we can have a good time. We just tell them just straight, just look, I just can't see us moving forward than what we have. But I understand if you want a family and move on with a different person, right? Like I said, you don't have to be rude to a person. You just tell them what it is and how you're feeling. Now, on the other hand, if you are feeling that person and you want to take it to the next level, then Part 2. Part 2 to Next Love Thursdays. So, with that being said, guys, thank you very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you viewing my content. If you have any suggestions for any topics that you need for me to address, please email me at timsondemand@gmail.com. That's timondemand, at gmail.com. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end today's show. I love each and every one of you. And if you like the content that you hear from me today, I suggest that you please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and also don't forget to snap that notification, and also share with like-minded people like yourself, okay? And remember, guys, I'm not just Tim, but I'm Tim on Demand, all right? Have a good afternoon, evening, night, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.